So there's that thing. That's my, oh, hang on a sec. That's my old telescope. I need a tripod for my camera. And because I'm getting a bit sick of carrying around the iPad, to be honest. So, took the tripod off the camera. I'm going to make up a little plate to go on there. And we're going to get the tri-wheels. These little gizmos here. I'm going to attach those to the plate. And there we go. We'll have a nice stable platform for the camera. And that fits straight into the cameras. So that'll go through the plate and we'll screw the cameras on there. And I've even got a little handle. So we'll see how that goes. The camera's a bit wonky, you'll have to forgive that. That's because I don't have this on the camera, on the tripod. This is the little bracket that I made up. And handle just goes in there, the little tri-wheel that keeps it on. We used Steve the workbench to make this. I have named the portable workstation. I name pretty much everything. My truck, for those who are interested, is called Puck Puck. The workbench's name is Steve. Now, what I want to do to make it a bit, to stop the tri-wheels that hold this on from undoing, is put a couple of spring washers over the edge, like that. Problem is, as you can see, the plastic casing's too big for the spring washer that I have. I am not going to go and buy an entire box of spring washers just so I can use two. So what we're going to use to solve the problem is this little guy. I bought this 20 years ago from JCar. It's just a little, so I mean it's weak as piss, it's for electronics usage. I went to TAFE and got my, almost got my advanced diploma, and for many reasons never finished it in electronics engineering. So this is for electronics use. What I find it's really good for is cutting and grinding plastic. So if you need to make a precision cut or a precision grind on anything made of plastic, you don't want to use a power tool like an angle grinder or necessarily even a jigsaw that, either has a cyclic rate up and down of way too many or way too fast, or has an operating range in terms of revs of way too much, because all you do is melt the plastic, overcut, and generally make a big mess of things. So, I mean, something like this takes a little bit longer to do the job, because, it operates at much lower power, much lower speed. But because of those things, it means you're less likely to overgrind, you're less likely to overcut, you won't melt the surrounding plastic, which is good if, like with an airbox, the surrounding plastic is actually providing rigidity and strength to the unit. It just means you don't damage the surrounding plastic. It's a precision tool rather than a go for broke gutsy tool. So all we're going to do is grind around there a little bit until the spring washer fits. You may notice I'm doing this inside. I am going to go grab my goggles. It's okay because I'm using plastic. It's not going to get stuck in the carpet, it's not going to damage the carpet. I can give it a quick vacuum afterwards and problem will be solved. Bear with me while I get my glasses. Right, now the ridiculous goggles are on. Let's get to work. Make myself a bit comfortable. Oh, thought I'd gotten rid of all that. So just let the grinder do the work itself. Don't make the impatient young person's mistake. I call them P-plater errors of pushing the grinder in and trying to make everything go faster. Because all that happens when you do that is you end up with a uneven grind and you take too much off. Patience. There's a line out of might be Shooter, it's some sniper movie anyway. And I imagine it actually is a line used by proper snipers. Oh, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Whenever you do this sort of work, just have a bit of patience and you'll get it right. Or at the very least you'll get it less wrong. And for those of you who are going, why is he wearing safety goggles when he's just grinding a bit of plastic? You ever had melted plastic in your eye? It's not fun. Or on your face for that matter. You know, it's not going to send you blind most likely, but it's not fun. There we go. We're most of the way there. I'll show you when it's finished.
Look at that. So, success. Now let's see if my video foo is strong. I managed to rearrange the handle from this to this. Now, if everything worked out right, there were a couple of photos that whacked up there. But I'm still pretty new at this, so I make no guarantees. But yeah, tripod finished. Spring washers on. Handle in the right spot. Got a stable filming platform now, so very, very happy.
Alright, so I see a lot of people buying really expensive, hold it in your hand, ballast the camera type stuff. And I've just figured out a nifty little trick. If you just use your tripod, collapse your tripod down, and just use it like this with two hands. It provides more than enough ballast for you to get a pretty good shot. Of course, maybe you need a bit of practice, but if you need more ballast, just clip a couple of lumps of 6mm steel to the bottom of the leg and you'll have all the ballast you need. Why spend a fortune? Save yourself a few $100s. I reckon that's pretty cool.